Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. He gave a new meaning to the word dance with his songs and incredible moves. He mesmerized the audience with his performances and remained an unbeatable figure in the pop music world for several decades. He was none other than Michael Jackson, famously known as the King of Pop. I have never received so many messages about anyone before, but when it comes to Michael Jackson, I've received hundreds of comments asking me to talk about him. This shows the level of craze surrounding Michael Jackson. So today, I'm going to tell you about the life of Michael Jackson. No star in the world has received as many awards, nor have any faced as many difficulties. In his childhood, he faced severe abuse from his father, and during his career as a pop star, he endured numerous allegations and health issues. His life was full of strange and tragic incidents. Jackson, born into a poor family, became the best pop star in the world. Why did he undergo surgery on his face? What were the allegations against him? We'll learn all this in this video. I'll also show you a picture of how Michael Jackson would have looked if he hadn't undergone any surgery on his face. So, don't miss watching this video till the end. Michael Jackson was born on August 29, 1958 in Gary, Indiana, USA. His father was Joseph Jackson, and his mother was Catherine. Michael Jackson was the seventh of 9 children. His father had a desire to become a great guitarist, but had to give up his dream to work in a steel company to support the family. However, he wanted to make his children good singers. So from a young age, Michael and his 5 brothers learned music. But Joseph Jackson, frustrated at not achieving his own dreams, took out his anger and helplessness on his children. He would beat them severely and mistreat them. He was extremely strict and harsh with them. If they didn't sing as he instructed or disobeyed him, he would beat them with a belt, slam them against the wall, or strike them with his hand. As a result, Michael Jackson faced a lot of abuse during his childhood. However, both of his parents had great faith in their children's talent. They formed a group of their 5 sons, called the Jackson 5, and made them perform in nearby venues. At that time, Michael Jackson was only 5 years old. Among the group, Michael's voice and performance stood out. The Jackson 5 would practice for hours every day, and their performances were highly appreciated. In those days, African Americans faced discrimination. They were not allowed to mingle freely with everyone and didn't receive much respect. So initially, the Jackson 5 performed mainly in areas with African American audiences. But soon, their talent captivated even white audiences, and they got a contract with Motown, a music company. That was when they were first introduced to the music industry. The Jackson 5 released several successful albums, including I Want You Back, The Love You Save, and ABC. However, Michael Jackson wanted to carve out his own identity, so he began performing solo. The albums he released, like Ben, Music and Me, Forever Michael, and Off the Wall, all became super hits, establishing Michael Jackson as an international star. In 1982, his album Thriller sold over 65 million copies, becoming the best-selling album of all time. Even today, it holds the record as the top-selling album. This album alone earned him 7 Grammy Awards. In 1983, during a live performance of Billie Jean, Michael Jackson introduced his iconic moonwalk step. There's no need to explain how popular that move became. People would watch the moonwalk video repeatedly, and even today, many continue to imitate that step. Similarly, his 1991 album Dangerous created a sensation. No matter how much we talk about Michael Jackson and his songs, it feels insufficient. Every album he released broke records and earned awards. In the music world, winning a Grammy Award is a long-held dream for many. They strive to achieve at least 1 Grammy in their lifetime. But Michael Jackson won not 1, not 2, but a total of 13 Grammy Awards, along with 16 World Music Awards and 39 Guinness World Records. He won a total of around 317 awards. This shows what a phenomenal position Michael Jackson held in the world of music. This is why he is called the King of Pop. However, after the 1980s, Michael Jackson's appearance began to change. At that time, many believed that Michael Jackson didn't like his dark skin and had undergone plastic surgery to change his appearance. but the real reason was that he began to develop spots on his face due to a disease called vitiligo. This led him to undergo surgery, not to alter his skin color. Jackson himself clarified this in an interview, saying he was proud of being African American. In 1979, while dancing, Michael Jackson had an accident where he fell and injured his nose. This required him to undergo surgery. However, the surgery didn't go well, and one of his nostrils became slightly blocked, making it difficult for him to breathe. Unable to bear the discomfort, Jackson had to undergo another surgery in 1981. Additionally, in 1984, while performing on stage, fireworks accidentally went off near him, and Michael Jackson's hair caught fire, burning most of his scalp. This also required surgery. Due to these health issues, Michael Jackson had to undergo multiple surgeries on his face. Despite these health challenges, he continued to perform in various countries and created new albums, all of which sold in the millions. Michael Jackson's name became synonymous with not only music, but also immense wealth. However, Michael Jackson couldn't enjoy the celebrity status he earned. His father's abusive treatment made his childhood feel like a prison. Jackson always sought to reclaim the childhood he lost. To do so, he built a place called Neverland in California, a 2,700-acre estate designed for children. It featured a park, a zoo, a swimming pool, video games, and a movie theater. Michael Jackson would spend most of his time at Neverland, often alone. He would invite hundreds of children once a week to play with them and host grand feasts for them. Maintaining Neverland and his personal expenses together cost him around 150 million rupees per month. Despite his fame, Michael Jackson was a shy and lonely person off stage. He preferred spending time with children or being alone. He once said that he was the loneliest person in the world. However, during this time, allegations arose that Michael Jackson was sexually abusing children. Jackson denied these accusations, stating that his love for children was pure and without any ulterior motives. Nevertheless, the court ruled against him, and Jackson was ordered to pay millions in compensation. Facing court expenses, the upkeep of Neverland, and mounting debts, Michael Jackson's financial situation worsened. In 2008, Neverland was auctioned off by the government. However, at the last moment, a company called Sycamore Valley Ranch intervened, paid Jackson 2.2 billion rupees, and stopped the auction. In 1994, Michael Jackson married Lisa Marie Presley. However, their relationship deteriorated because Lisa didn't approve of Jackson spending so much time with children. They divorced in 1996. Jackson later married Debbie Rowe, and they had 2 children before divorcing in 1999. Jackson had a third child, but the mother's identity remains unknown. Despite all these problems, Michael Jackson continued creating music. However, his health kept declining due to his excessive use of drugs, especially propofol, a medication used for anesthesia. Jackson's health deteriorated, and he became very weak. His lungs were damaged. Eventually, on June 25, 2009, he passed away from a heart attack at the age of 50. It was later revealed that Jackson's doctor, Conrad Murray, played a role in administering the drugs that led to his death. The court found Dr. Murray guilty and sentenced him to 4 years in prison. Lastly, in a documentary titled 10 Faces of Michael Jackson, a computer-generated image was released, showing what Jackson would have looked like if he had never undergone any surgery. No matter what, Michael Jackson remains a role model for many people to this day. He's a godlike figure for those learning to dance. His life, which began from a small, humble background and overcame numerous hardships to become one of the best musicians, songwriters, and dancers in the world, is an inspiration to all of us. If you like this video about Michael Jackson, keep in touch with my channel for more videos. Thank you for watching.